Potato chips! What's the best way to taste the world's cuisine? Turn it into a chip! Literally name a flavor, you could get it in a chip. This fucker's been places without even getting off his couch. So you're probably asking, how bad can it get? How far can you push the envelope? Well, we're about to find out. It's safari time! Okay, we're going to start this one off easy. We're going to ease it into it here. No going to the deep end this time. In Australia, we have Samboy's Atomic Tomato. People would find this kind of strange, you know, just having tomato ketchup style potato chips. Samboy's is kind of a legend here. We used to get these in schools. Now you got to go to your local cheapest chips to get them. But their most iconic flavour was always Atomic Tomato. Big tomato hit. I'm sure it's going to be divisive amongst the Yanks. Personally, I find it kind of hit and miss, really. It's not my favourite chip in the world. Okay, moving on. Next one we have is Melts. Potato chips with added cheese layers. God, this would be an American's wet dream at this point. I've actually had this. We used to have this once upon a time in supermarkets. You know, you get Meat Lovers cheeseburger or just straight up cheese flavour. Good at the time, but admittedly, after eating like half a bag's worth, I got sick. It made me sick eating this shit, so it's a good idea, but I don't want to throw up eating it. Okay, now we come to the actual Australian type of chip. You're not Australian if you haven't had this, right? Smith's Vegemite. Well, I think we're going back over 10 years for this one. Of course, we're not going to be Australian if we don't do something that is Vegemite flavoured. You can really have anything Vegemite flavoured these days. I'm not kidding, Google it. I can't remember if I ever had this or not. I probably have, and it would have been pretty nice as well. Maybe bring it back, I guess. See how the Americans like it. Oh, here we go. Now we're getting into extreme Australia right now. Smith's Lamington. Yeah, I remember when this was a thing. I refused to buy it. I refused to eat it. I just thought, what the fuck were these people smoking when they decided to make a potato chip Lamington flavored? I still cannot, to this day, bridge the divide between sweet and savory. Things like this are kind of an abomination that should have never seen the light of day. Okay, we're now going to get into the international stuff, and spoiler alert, most of this stuff was made by Lay's, and that's not a good sign. When I was a kid, right, I remember when Lay's was mainstream in Australia, and I can remember as a schoolboy, right, having bags of Lay's, right, you know, bit of Lay's, and I could not go a night afterwards without vomiting. So I can kind of see what's coming. Alright, again, we're going to start off easy. Southern biscuits and gravy. I'll be real, I can't remember why the hell I picked this one. It kind of seems a bit strange. It's like a Southern United States kind of thing. But at the same time, I would probably try this just to see what it would be like. Okay, this one I find a little bit peculiar, but not all that peculiar, let's be real. New England lobster roll. I'll be honest, I've never had lobster in my life, but this seems just a bit of a niche kind of thing. I guess I could probably try to see what it's like. It'd be something different. Okay, now it's getting weird, and this time it's not necessarily the Americans' fault. Maple mousse. Oh, this makes me wonder. This is starting to make me question here. Maple syrup and mousse? Huh? Are you telling me this is game flavored with maple syrup? I don't think I'd even want to try this, not because it would probably taste crap, but because my conscience would tell me not to. Okay, this one is basically saying America not even once. Beer and brats. Oh, what a combination. Beer and bratwurst. Sausage and a tinny. I'm sure down here this will go down very well. This is the party chip right here. You can just have this with an accompaniment of beer and sausage. Wow. Okay, now we're getting into levels of what the fuck. Starting with wasabi ginger. What? Why would you turn this into a potato chip? This would taste like absolute ass. Hot ass with a side of ginger. God, you could just make this a fucking punishment chip. Just like, get a bag of these, and if you fuck up, you have to eat the whole lot. Watch the streamer's reaction with this one. Just, wow, peak entertainment. Oh wait, it gets worse! Cucumber flavored chips. Oh, I can't imagine. That would be... I wouldn't even go near it. It would be like one chip and it'd just be like, no, this is going in the trash. Honestly, who the fuck would try this and actually consider it good? Let me know in the comments. Okay, what the fuck? What is this? Flaming Hot Dill Pickle Remix? You take one level of wrong and then you add extra wrong to it. It's pickle, but it's burn your mouth type pickle. This is the kind of chip that exists if Pickle Rick was on fire.
I'm Pickle Rick!
And that's already fucked up in itself. Moving on. Wait, what the fuck? Chili mango? What? I'm looking at this and just thinking, why the fuck is this a thing? Mango flavored chips? I'm starting to question my sanity here just by looking at this. This is something that I would have coked up while high on ayahuasca. This should not be a thing. Oh no, what? Cajun squirrel. Like, Cajun fine, but why the squirrel? Why are we eating squirrel in a chip? Look at the poor guy sitting in between the fence. Why are you eating him? Just, who thought of this shit? Who do we have to bring out to complain to get fired for thinking of this crap? Okay, next one is... I feel like there is a meme here somewhere. I just can't quite place it. Mint mischief. Okay, we know it comes from India's mint mischief. I don't understand why did we make this a thing. No need to buy extra chewing gum. Just eat these chips for fresh breath. Like, God, please, no, I wouldn't. What the fuck? No! Chili and chocolate? I'm sorry, on a chip? Three things that just should not at any point go together, and they made it a thing. I literally can't imagine. This would be murder. Your tongue would literally be screaming to be cut out after this shit. And of course it's made by Walkers, the pommy bastard side of Lay's, but still just, oh, like, why? Why? Please tell me why. Why the fuck did you have to go and make this kind of shit? Who was getting paid on the exec board to come up with this and say, oh, this will be a good idea? This gives me the shits. Alright, what have we got next? And, just, give me a moment. Let me just look this up for a second. Red caviar? This is fucking red caviar? Red caviar chips, what the actual McFuck? You must own a Maserati and a 5-star mansion to eat this, right? Yeah, it's not Western world type stuff, you can see, but like it's still... Who the fuck sanctioned this shit? I can't even imagine what the hell this would taste like. Just why, man? Come on! Okay, so next up we have... Okay, I am legitimately scared now. People will know I have a huge addiction to coffee-flavored things. This is not going to be one of mine. Yes, it looks inviting, but at the same time, this is one of those things that should be on the ban list. No one, at any point in time, should have ever considered this to be a good idea. I want to go up to the Lay's factory, find out who this is, and just tell him straight up, you're a fucking sucko. Go back, make something good. Stop trying to sweeten our chips, you cunt. Okay, moving away from Lay's and their, let's be real, concocted abominations. We've got a few different chips here. Firstly, starting off with Hargus and cracked black pepper. You can now get a potato chip with sheep's liver in it. This would be interesting, kind of a niche kind of thing. And it is from Scotland. Scottish chips! I guess I could probably try it. Little bit worried, but I'll try it. Moving on, you also now have Utz, the crab chip. Yes, you can now get a chip with crabs. Man, I probably would try this because crabs.
Crab, please. Crab, scare, crab. Frighten, crab, crab.
But it is honestly a little bit strange in my view. And I'm going to finish this off with a few Pringles. Because if you thought Lay's was bad, these guys came along and thought, wow, I see a challenge here. And they pulled it off. That's not a good thing. First cab off the rank is pecan pie. Oh my goodness. We now have a potato chip that contains some form of nuts. Who thought this was a good idea? You could eat a whole pecan pie just by chugging the whole tin. I don't understand it. Why? Who thought this was good? Why would people consider this good? Help me out here. Is this really what we call a good idea? Oh, but wait, there's more. You thought that was bad? Cinnamon and sugar in a potato chip. You don't need to do the teaspoon cinnamon challenge anymore. Just crack this open and take the lot. See how you go with that. Would it be a safer option? I don't fucking know. All I know is I'm not even laying a hand on this kind of shit. Okay, what's this last one we've got? I just look at this and wonder, what fucking drugs were they smoking? Christmas time, get it in a chip. Boy, it will fucking burn your taste buds. But hey, why not, I guess? This could be the contender for one of the worst potato chips of all time. This just makes my eyes hurt by looking at it. This makes my mouth burn just by looking at it. Who the fuck needs to be smacked for this shit? I don't even know anymore. Let me know in the comments below if you've tried this and wondered what the fuck was it like. And on that bombshell, I think we should have a bit of a breather. That was quite a trip. You've probably learned a few things from this one. Hey, if you made it this far, consider liking the video. And if you enjoyed it, maybe even dump us a sub. It's free and supports the channel as a whole. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.